Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new, thanks for joining. If you've been following me for a little while, thanks for coming back. We are picking up with Manor Lords episode 27 of the challenge I created for myself. This challenge is in the on the edge scenario, normal mode, and we are challenging ourselves to create a large settlement in each of the regions that is fully self-sustaining. We're not bartering between our towns, and we are trading, but we're only trading for things that we need to upgrade. We're not trading for any extras, and any resources that we have are being traded out to try and get as much income as possible. We're currently at 4 settlements, so 4 different regions, and I do read the comments. It was asked that I do some more commentary, so this video we're going to try and do some more commentary throughout. I do like to keep this to really enjoying the gameplay, but you asked, and so I will try and give you some more commentary as to what I'm doing. So let's just check in here. It is June. We do have fields being plowed. They're probably not going to be able to do much this season, but at least they'll be ready for the next season. This region, which is our newest region, is going to be focused on farming and iron production, because we do have a deep mine or a rich deposit for iron. So let's see, we need 5 level 2s or higher, and now with the level 2s, I do have 2 of them here, you do need a tavern supply, you need a higher church level and additional clothing, which we're not at yet. So those are the things that we're going to work on in this episode for this settlement, so that when I do upgrade more houses, I have those. We do have our manor house now that got built in our last episode, so I'm going to go ahead and set my taxes. Each of my settlements has a tax level of only 3%, which is working really, really well to gain my income and still be able to pay the annual taxes. This also means we now have a retinue, which we are going to bring all the way up to 12. Give them all armor. I only have the retinues from each of my settlements. That's what I use, fully armored, instead of arming my citizens. This is also working really well for me in this particular scenario. In the on the edge scenario, because we really only have the bandits to contend with. We're not fighting with anybody else. So that is now set up. We do have more houses being built over here because we need more citizens. So the houses are being built. I believe we have a clay deposit somewhere over this way. We have our stone and we have our clay. So because we need roof tiles to upgrade our church, and we have our own clay deposit here, I am going to construct a mine to get our clay. We also need this stone, so we're going to build a stone deposit. Now, I didn't know this early on in my gameplay. I actually learned this from watching others play, but if you put your stone on top of these, it actually gets rid of part of your stone. So you want to put it off to the side, but close enough that they can get to them quickly. So we're going to put those in as well. We did get our trade set up in the last episode for leather and planks. Generally, planks is the first thing that I start with, and if I have a good leather supply, I'll do leather. This way we can get our plots upgraded with their backyards with no problem. I think that's really it for this settlement. What we're going to do right now, let's go check in on our other settlements. And easy way to do this, T on your keyboard will switch you between your settlements. This was our 3rd settlement that we put in. Seems to be doing pretty well. Our sheep are definitely taking up all the space that we have here. So I think, did we add a butcher in last time? No, we did not, but that was the intention. Oh, I still have a level 1 here. How about we go ahead and upgrade you, and we'll use this level 2. Oh yes, we need tools. So we do have an iron deposit in here, but to set up production for tools actually takes quite a bit of work. So I think I am just going to trade in some tools, because we have enough income to do so. So I'm going to import just enough to maybe have 5. Looks like shoe production prices are lower than usual because we're oversupplied with shoes. I know the game is still in development. I am waiting for the candles to show up. I have no idea how to do that, but we do have one of our settlements. Let's see if it'll take us there. Not yet, but this was our first settlement. We do have a little question mark here, and I can almost guarantee that is for our forager's hut. If you don't turn your forager hut off at the end of the season, it is not. Alright, let's see what it's for. Hunting lodge or woodcutters. So we'll just readjust both of them. Move you guys over here. That didn't get rid of it, so it's our woodcutters. And we'll put you guys right here. So with the forager's hut, if you don't turn it off and then turn it back on at the end of winter, you do have to reassign them to that area, and they are looking for places to plant, which means we need to move them over here. That one we don't have turned on, so they're fine. And I know I have the forester's hut here, but they're disabled. So this was our first settlement. They're pretty much fully self-sustaining at this point, other than kind of relocating our logging camp, woodcutters, and that forester's hut. As you can see, they're doing pretty well in regional health. We've got plenty of food, even though it says 9 months of food. I'm not concerned with this settlement here. I don't do much with it at this point. We've got lots of farming, which I could always increase. We've got multiple farms, but they're doing pretty good. This settlement, however, continuously seems to be giving me some trouble, and we are full up in our storage, which means we need more people in our storehouses to move this product. We've got plenty of people because we just upgraded all of these houses in the last episode. So we're going to throw everybody into the storage, and hopefully that will help move this along. They're still got a couple plantings, so we'll leave that as is. And it looks like they're still planting as well. As far as self-sustaining, this was probably the easiest settlement to get going. For some reason, they're doing really, really well. We've got a large salt deposit here, or a rich deposit. Now, when you have a deep mine like we have here, even when it says 0, they actually still are pulling salt out of this mine. And so, hopefully by adding more to our storehouses, that will go up. They want more in the granary as well. Go ahead and add 3 more here. You can always check how well you're doing by clicking on the market. So storage house is now really in the green. Our granary is greenish, so we may have to eventually add another granary in here. But we'll see. This one does have apiaries, which is, why I'm hoping for candle making here soon to figure out how to do that, because right now we don't have that within our industries. There's no candle making here, so that must be on the way. This is an early access game, so they are still constantly updating it. I am playing in beta version, so if you are playing in the regular version, some of the items that I have you may not see yet. If you wanted to go into beta version, it is in the settings in Steam, and you can look at any of the announcements from the developer to see the steps for putting your game into beta mode. So hopefully that has fixed this settlement. We're going to leave it be for a little while. Brought us back to Nusla here. Don't believe we have tools yet. Nope, so we still gotta wait for tools to get the butcher, and then we can use our butcher to get more meat. Not so much that we need meat, so we're just gonna sell. That's right. I decided just to trade out my sheep and my lambs, export those. So I am actually gonna come in here, hopefully before they actually, yeah, we'll keep it. Why not? We've got plenty of money for that. 65 sheep, 58 lambs. We've got this set at 60 and 55. We've actually got 65 and 58. So hopefully they'll start trading those. You can check your trade here and go to exports, and we have exported some of our sheep and our lambs already, so perfect. Alright, so with that, we're just gonna let this settlement develop a little more, bring in some more people. We've got a lot of buildings under construction. I do have someone in the tannery. I don't have anybody on the fisher's hut yet, simply because we didn't have enough people to allocate to there. I do need to turn my woodcutters back on because we are getting low on fuel. So it'll take a little longer for these to be, everything to be built, because we only have one family doing that. Hopefully we'll bring in some more people with these houses being built over here, and go from there. I know that I'm going to do chickens here once these are all built up. You never seem to have enough eggs in any of the settlements, so I do try with these smaller ones to bring in eggs. We do well with the meat. I haven't found a good way of really utilizing the houses to get meat. I know you can have pigs and sheep in the backyards. In my opinion, it doesn't really do enough for me to really worry about getting those, so I focus on the farming, apples and vegetables and chickens in the backyards of my houses to start with. So I'm gonna leave it at that, let this construction happen, and I will check back in shortly.
Feast your eyes on our fine selection. It is a veritable masterpiece of carpentry, solid as a rock and twice as heavy. No, it should absolutely be placed over there. Don't forget to brace the frame of the door. We don't want it to sag. That axe really needs some sharpening. Splendid work on the roof, good sirs. I wonder who's floating away today. Hasn't stopped since the morning. Come along, lad. Have you marked the joist for the rafters already? It is a veritable masterpiece of carpentry, solid as a rock and twice as heavy. Watch your head there.
Step by up and sample. Feast you guys on our fine selection. Look here.
Alright, looks like our construction is all done, so we definitely need to add somebody to the weaver's hut so we can start creating some yarn to be able to sell. We're also going to have flax at some point in our farming, so be prepared for that ahead of time. Our houses are all built and they all have chickens, except for this one. Chickens in the backyard. We're still waiting for more people to move into this town, so we've got 4 living spaces available. I do like this breakdown. They did this with one of the recent updates, so now you can see exactly how much living space you have for people to be moving in. And we're doing really well with timber and plank production. We have the stones. Once this plot is done, I will probably go ahead and put some people on the mine. Actually, we don't need our farmer here right now. These fields are done. So I'm going to go ahead and put our farmer over in the mining pit start getting that clay so we can add a clay furnace to create our own tiles for the church. So aside from tiles and stone, we have everything we need to upgrade the church. Now, we do need to consider a little more construction here, a little more forward thinking. We're going to need a windmill, and I do try and find spots that it is at 100%, that is close to the farm. So right here, we're at 100% windmill efficiency. So we'll put that there, and we'll put our bakery here so everything is nice and close. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Watch that. And we do need a road. So I'm going to go ahead, connect the road there. And we're going to connect down here. I like sharper lines a lot of the time, so I tend to square things off. Now, if we look at our fertility, perfect. So that pretty much keeps it all in the yellow there. And let's see. They're still doing good, so we'll probably add more pasture in this spot here. Whoops. Didn't need to do that. And if we go around here and then up over here, we can connect those together. Here, connect there, and this is going to connect here. Try and give them as many paths as we can to get through. It does help with the navigating through. But they do like the shortest routes, and so I'm probably going to connect here as well. And then we'll work in this area for our fields. I do want to upgrade this hitching post. Now we wait for more members to join our little settlement here. I'd be surprised if we actually get any wheat. Like I said, it's already late in the season, so not overly concerned about that, but we do need more settlers to be able to increase this yield and farm. We've got barley coming, which means we are going to need a malt house. And we need stone for that. So that's gonna have to wait. We'll just have to store our barley. Not a big deal. It doesn't really go bad, so. Let's go ahead and check in on our other villages here. Alright, so this one is the forager's hut. It's already so late in the season, there's no more berries, but otherwise they're doing fine. We're at 92%. tavern supplies, yep, at 100%, perfect. That is also the berries. We are still having storage issues. Oh, our woodcutters and our saw pit. Not surprising in the least there. Our storehouse does hold planks, does hold firewood, so here's the thing. I believe we put a limit on plank production. So perhaps we will up that limit, maybe get rid of the limit. Let's see. I think we put that limit on there because planks weren't actually trading. Yeah, there is no foreign exports right now for planks. But so that we can get that storage moving, we'll remove that process there. Hopefully that'll get rid of the storage issue. We're still doing good here. Our tavern supply is at 100. I found that actually having overstock does help to keep that entertainment level up. So not sure if it was because of the overstock that we're at 100%, but for this particular settlement, that is something that I tried and seemed to be working throughout the entire time. And obviously we're still at 100%, so that's doing really well. And, alright, let's check. Oh, goodness. We don't have enough space for our sheep. And they're gonna start running away. So, let's put in another pasture. I don't like putting the pastures far away from oh, and that took some of our efficiency away from the windmill. But this settlement really isn't geared towards farming. We do have farming because we had a couple plots that were decent areas for wheat, so I figured why not, we'll try and do a combo in this one, just so they can be a little bit more self-sustaining with a variety of foods. So hopefully that will, oh, we need more stables. Oh, I did not realize that got turned to rubble, so we will rebuild that up. Unassigned families. Let's see, we can take someone from here. Bring you guys over here to plant a little closer. And it is harvest time, so we're gonna head over to survey here. I love to watch these fields get harvested, so let's enjoy harvest time.
You'll not find a wares anywhere else. Gave the old ox a handle of the month-old grain. He spat it in my face and tried to calm me and his nipple.
Alright, looks like planting and harvesting is all complete. Let's go check out our other towns and see where we're at. Alright, Hofstetten here. Looks like we're doing well. I don't see any more issues with storage. And the question mark is our foragers, because it is November and there are no berries right now. And we are still showing build more pastures or livestock might run, but we do have a pasture, and sometimes it just takes some time for those to get in there. This field is fallow, this field has barley. They've got wheat here, or barley. They're still processing our grain into flour. Alright. Nothing really needs to happen there. And our newest settlement. Alright, so we have 4 villagers here. We can add 1 to stone. Looks like they're still working on that clay deposit. Not a problem. And we do need to turn on our farmhouse, and I'm going to add all 3 here so they can get these planted. Actually, we are probably going to take our miner out, add them over here. And we know we're going to need a clay furnace, which for right now, I'm going to put the clay furnace over here because once our, well, yeah. I'm actually going to put it over here by trade. By the trading post. Because once our clay is done, we can actually import clay to keep that going just to cover upgrades, because we are going to need tiles, and it would be cheaper to import the clay than import the tiles themselves. Since we already have a clay furnace, why not? And we can wait until our farming is done, put that on pause, and then they can build the clay furnace. Not overly concerned there. And we actually had another family join in, so they will be able to build the clay furnace for us. I did not set priority on these fields. In the first settlement I did, because those fields were a lot larger. In this settlement, I'm trying out smaller fields to see if we even need to do priority with these ones. So this is the project, or the trial, that we're doing in this settlement. So all of them are just set to medium, and letting our town decide which ones they do first. our harvesting is done, or our planting is done. So we're going to turn our farmhouse off, and small yields, but they're small fields, so that's okay. We're going to come on over here in our clay furnace and go ahead and turn that on, because we do have 48 clay. So that will, once we get those 10 done, that will let us do that. Oh, we need people in our storehouse. I'm gonna go ahead and add all of them there. We don't have any construction happening at the moment, so we will do that. Let's see, we've got 64 stone, so I'm going to go ahead and pause our stone cutters. And we're going to look to build some more housing. I think we're going to go this way with the housing, sort of up the hill, and fill in this space here. Now, I don't like to lose trees, so we are going to do a little bit of a funky. These ones will have chickens. Doesn't look like it's giving this one a backyard at all. Which, in fact, when you have farming, isn't a bad thing to have. Some houses that don't have a backyard, because then you can dedicate those people specifically to farming. I'm just going to say that plot's too small, so... And I do like to keep some tree areas, so we're going to leave it at that, get those houses built. It is December, and just about the end of this video, so getting the infrastructure in place to start getting up to our second, or to the large village. From there we go small town, medium town, and large town. We'll quickly just check in on our other settlements here. Like I said, Sauvé is our first one. It's pretty much self-sustaining at this point. Oh, but we do have some bandits. Let's see if we can't take care of these bandits before the end of our video. So, who are they closest to? Alright. Selbitz and Nuslo. Yeah, Nuslos. Let's go Nuslo here. Send them over, have them run, and set them to push forward. If you've made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and add a comment if you want to. I do look at those comments, and I'll see you in the next video.